Students, this is an updated version of the graphic organizer that most of you transferred your research to yesterday. Your graphic organizers are just fine, but it's so important that you understand how to use them that I just updated this model for this demonstration. Whenever you find additional things for your paragraph, additional information, you cite the source here, and it can just be the URL. That's all you need is this URL right here at the top. Then you're going to put your information here, which is actually the body of your research paragraph, your informational paragraph. So the reason that you can just put the URL here, and if you've already done your whole EasyBib, that's fine too if you put it through EasyBib, but I find it easier than when I'm done with my entire paragraph to at that time go to EasyBib and make my work cited. I just don't like to interrupt my research by having to stop and go to works cited all the time. You can decide what's best for you. So if you want to put your topic chosen in here, that's fine. It's not really necessary at this point. If you are done with your research questions, that's fine too. But if you're having trouble finding things, you might want to put some additional research questions here. If you have had no problems at all finding stuff, then you're good. But you might want to put possible search terms here to use, or have an adult help you with what those search terms might be. Now this is your thesis statement, which is also your topic sentence. I've made a new example and I've decided to write my informational paragraph on this, and this will be my thesis statement as well as my topic sentence. Fake news on the internet is a real problem for students unaware of the issue. That's my thesis statement. Now, your research notes are here, and they can be turned into detailed sentences for the body of your paragraph. Remember, if you copy and paste word for word, you must put quotations around the author's words. It's okay to copy and paste, however, after that, you're going to either use your information as a quote and then add a transition and a lead-in to cite your source, or you're going to paraphrase the author's information and cite your source. Here's an example. I've got my thesis statement, and then I slapped down a quote from this site. Then I later turned it into a transition lead-in quote, and I said, a trusted Stanford University website describes the problem in an article title which sums up, oops, I need to proofread better. I need to proofread that better, but it's a transition lead-in and quote, and then the quote says, education scholars say youth are duped by sponsored content and don't always recognize political bias of social messages. Here's another example. At first, here's how I copied it word for word from the source. This is word for word, I just slapped it down. Many people assume that because young people are fluent in social media, they are equally perceptive about what they find there, said Professor Sam Weinberg, the lead author of the report and founder of SHEG. Our work shows the opposite to be true. What they're saying is that kids, well, here's what they're saying. I paraphrased it. So here it is paraphrased and ready to go for a detail sentence. What I said in my paraphrase was, in the article, Professor Sam Weinberg, who is the founder of the Stanford History Education Group, says that people assume that because kids are on social media a lot, they know what is real information and what is fake. So that's how I paraphrased it. Then once you've got all your details for the body of your paragraph, you can do your conclusive sentence. You don't really have to have a source for this because you're just telling your audience what you already told them. Here's my conclusive statement. Students must become more aware and informed about fake news. I need to probably work on that. I want to make sure this is informational and not opinion. So anyway, that's how you use this graphic organizer for research.